This is the first time that my bald head is feeling air. The window's open right now, and the breeze just feels so cool on my head. Like, I felt that, but it's been in such moderation because it's only been like if I had a part in my head or like, but now it's like my whole scalp, my whole head feels the breeze. And my face doesn't even feel as sensitive as it feels, but I like the feeling, but I know that I can't expose it because I'll get sick, I'm sure, if I let too much air, get to her. And I cut my hair off in the peak or almost the start of winter, because it's not even winter yet. So it's going to get colder, and I just cut my hair. I feel so beautiful. Cut me off, but I said I feel so beautiful, and I look like Miss Potato Head, and I love it because I just do. It's just so different, but I just feel like so, stepped out of my comfort zone. I feel so confident. Beautiful. I'm so excited for my photo shoot now. Like, now that I see myself, without my hair, I'm like excited to go dip into something that I've also never done before with my new decoration to my vessel that I haven't done before. Feels so good. My beautiful wrinkly scalp. Hey family. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, and I decided that I'm gonna do it in the way that I'm most comfortable. I don't know if I should have did this after I was on my way home from work or maybe another day, but I'm gonna start talking and see how I feel, and then that will be my deciding factor, is if I go with this or if I choose another one, because I'm running a little bit late to work because I had to drop off some packages, and I had to also do a delivery for Honey and Cole, which I just want to say thank you, God, for, period. So so basically, I'm gonna put this as an overlay for the video of me cutting my hair, because I was trying to think of how I'm gonna do it, right? But then I was like, the smartest way for me to do it is, hold on, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn here. The smartest way for me to do it is to put this as like a voiceover, because I won't be able to talk while using the razor. Y'all won't be able to really hear me. So yeah, point blank period, I'm cutting my hair. I'm cutting all of my hair off. I am going to be bald by choice, but who cares if it's by choice or who cares if it's by choice, because at the end of the day, I have so many different reasons as to why I'm doing this, and I also was like triggered as to like if I should share this, but I'm like, yeah, people out there should know. So whatever, I'm talking too much. I'm not even about the topic. So yeah, I'm going to be bald by choice, and I'm doing this for myself, of course, because number one, I feel like in this lifetime, in this world, on this plane, we should not be attached or overly attached to anything. And I feel like I'm at a point in time where I am overly attached to, what was that? I'm overly attached to my hair. I'm overly attached to my length. I'm known for my hair. And I feel like sometimes people give my hair a chance before they even give me a chance, And I just want to see myself for who I am as Kayla. I'm definitely bleeping that because my whole government does not need to be up on here. But see myself as who I am. See myself as Kayla. Fully look into my soul and just feel myself and build a connection, a deeper connection with myself, because we're very much connected. I've been working on myself and I've been on this self-discovery journey for a little while, but I just feel like this is me stepping completely out of my comfort zone. This is me peeling back the layers, you know. I've done a big chop back in 2017 when I cut my hair about 2 inches long. And I just feel like that was not enough. Even when I did that big chop, I regretted it so much, because I was like, why would I big chop and not fully start all the way over? Like, it was something that I wanted to do for a while. I wanted to just go completely bald and grow it back from that, like grow it back from scratch. So now I finally decided to do that, take that leap and put myself in a very uncomfortable position, because if you know me, you know I love my hair. I love my hairstyles. I love my natural zools, my twist outs, my braid outs, my wash and goes, my puffs, my buns, whatever. Like, that's what I do. That's what I'm known for. That's what I love. But that's not me. It's just a part of me. And at the end of the day, I am not my hair. I am not this vessel. Like, I am this vessel and I represent this vessel, but I am the soul that lies within it. So I just feel like I should, if anything, if I should be attached to anything, it should be my soul, not my vessel. Though I love my vessel and I cherish my vessel because it is a transporter of my soul, but it's so much bigger than the vessel. Like, it's so much bigger than this skin deep bullshit. Like, I didn't want to be cursing in this video, but I just feel like I had to let that one off, because we get so distracted by this physical that we forget to give the soul, the spirit, a chance, you know. And I'm ready to just give my soul and my spirit a full chance, like, to, you know, deeply dive into me beyond that, deeply dive into me beyond what the eye can see. I'm also doing this for, like I said, the babies, the people, the babies, the women, the men out there that did not have a choice. You know, they didn't have a choice. They were forced to cut their hair because of a sickness, which is something that could have easily been me. Like, easily, God forbid, not even God forbid, because that was my life at one point, easily could have been me. I could have had to do that, but God had other plans for me, and I'm here to just represent, you know, the people that did not have a choice. Like, my mother sends money to my mother sends money, but for a while my mother has been invested into St. Jude, and that is a hospital that takes care of kids that have cancer. So monthly she'll get a picture in the mail of a different child and their diagnosis, and just seeing those babies, like, they have to live without hair. You know, like, hair is not a choice. Hair is not even the first thing that is really, hair is the last thing on their mind. What they're thinking about is surviving, and I feel like that's so, the strength that they hold is just so admirable, because in my eyes, they're not worried about this, the physical. It's more so about my life, making sure I get to see tomorrow, and just bigger things than, I'm sorry, somebody was driving weird, bigger things than this physical being. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, that easily could have been me, because I have had in the past, because I'm not claiming anything over my life, I've had a sickness in the past that could have easily led me down that road of having to not even I'll say having to cut it off, but it also, like, my hair falling out due to the illness. So I'm just making this choice because I just want to start over. I just feel like I'm about to be 25 years old, and this if not now, then when? It's the time to just start fresh, like start over, like clean slate, you know, dive deeper into this self-discovery journey and just put it all out there, put myself all out there, and not even for anybody else, but for myself, you feel me, for me. So I'm just, and I saw this video on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and this girl in the video said, I did this because I was scared to do it. And I would be lying if I said that I wasn't scared. I'm scared. But I also saw this video where Red Table Talk was, you know, they had an episode, and they were talking about being bald and owning being bald. And they asked Tiffany Haddish, Jada asked Tiffany Haddish why she cut her hair, and she was like, you know, she was in a time of discovering self as well, and she realized that she identified every single part of her body except for her scalp. She don't know what her scalp feels like. She don't know what it looks like. She don't know. She just doesn't know. And I can honestly say I've never lived without, I've lived my whole life without seeing, experiencing, and being with my scalp. From the moment I came out of my mother, I had about 2 inches of hair on my head. So I've never had that moment. You know how some babies have that moment where they have like that baldy and they come out and they have that period where their hair grows. I didn't get that. I've always had hair on my head. You know, I'll insert the baby picture. The baby picture in here that I'm talking about, where you can see that I came out, because this picture was taken probably like 2-3 days after birth. Yeah, a few days after birth. And you can see that I had a whole afro, like been ready to represent my roots, but just don't want to be overly attached to them. I am my roots, I am my hair, but at the same time I also feel like I was disrespecting my hair just for the slick back, just for the clean look. And when I do grow it back after cutting, which I don't know when that will be, I don't know if I'm going to do that immediately after I cut or if I'm going to cut again. But when I do grow it back after cutting, I just want to treat it the best that I possibly can. Cherish it, build a bond and relationship with it, and love on it a little bit more. Not be fiending to do 4 takes on a scrunchie just to make sure that it's slickest. Not fiending to do my edges every single time that I do my hair. Just living and being, because the way that I'm freaking up, I don't want to curse anymore, but the way that I'm disrupting the growth of my hairline because I'm fiending to slick my hair and fiending to slick my edges, boo, it's not that real. It's really not that real. It's really not that real. So, yeah. And I know that I'm going to be judged for this decision that I'm choosing to make in my life, because people are very surface level and people don't see past the bigger picture. But that's why I'm doing it for me, not to please anyone else, not for the approval of anyone else, just to connect, like, deeply. That's my biggest goal, to fully, deeply connect with self in this lifetime. So, like I said, I'm about to be 25 years old, and I just feel like this is the best time to do it. I'm also going on vacation in January, top of the year, for my birthday, and I just feel like this vacation is just going to be such a grounding vacation. Like, I just want to ground and reconnect with myself deeply. I'm not even like, I'm going to be getting lit. I'm going to be, you know, turning up and living my best life, because that's what life is about. Life is about experiencing it and enjoying it. But this vacation, like, is going to be so much different than any other vacation I ever could have gone on. I would have loved to go on it by myself, but I'm scared to do those solo vacations. I really want to. And in this lifetime, I'm sure I'll at least do one. But, because, you know, you just can't wait on anybody. Like, you got to move. If you don't, then it's like, you're not going to experience life just because you're waiting on somebody to be there with you. But this world is weird nowadays, and that's why, you know. But anyways, yeah, like, this vacation is just going to be so different than any other vacation. I'm going to live and get to see, be, and own me. I'm going to have no hair on my head. I think I'm going to be cutting my hair. So if you're watching this, it should be like, I think, December 10th or 11th, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, so I think it's like maybe the 12th. I don't know. But I'm cutting this on I'm cutting my hair on I think it's either a Friday or a Saturday that I'm choosing to cut it. I'm doing a photo shoot next week, Saturday, to do pictures for my birthday. I've always wanted to do that. So to do pictures for my birthday and also to just reveal my baldy. I might have a little bit of specs at that time. I'm still deciding if I'm going to ball it off again for the photo shoot or if I'm just going to wear like that low cut. But yeah, so this is just going to be such a different time for me. And I'm just ready to experience each and every moment of it. I'm very grateful for, most of all, to be alive and for my spirit transforming into all that it needs to be. I feel like that's way more important than its physical. You know, at the end of the day, you should love your vessel because, like I said, that's what's transporting your amazing soul throughout life. But don't feed into it that much because, like I said, it's just not that deep. It's not that deep. Because when you go and come back, you ain't going to come back as you. Not meaning that you shouldn't love. You're going to come back as you every time. But you're not going to come back as this vessel, you. So you should love and cherish it because it got you through a certain part of your experience. But also be okay with the fact that you may come back as a damn leaf. You may come back as a damn tree. Like, honor your soul. And I feel like that's really the goal and what I'm doing with this new part of my life, this experience. Like, I've only told one friend about it, and my mother, and of course revealed it to God. But other than that, nobody knows other than me. So I want to keep it that way. I don't want to tell anybody. I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it and pop out with it, you know? So yeah, I'm about to be at work in like 2 minutes. So God is good. He allowed me to do the work that matters most to me, and then my 9 to 5, which matters a lot to me too. It's for my babies. I love them, but you know, yeah. So I'm about to be here. I might come back after work to add, because I feel like since I'm rushing, like kind of rushing, I didn't get to fully what's the word I'm looking for? Reflect on why. But I feel like I'm going to come back a little bit later and I can truly get to reflect, or any points that I miss, I'll come back and like speak on, because there's so much more. But yeah, the point of this whole thing is do it. If it's on your mind, which it has been on my mind, and that's why I'm gonna do it, just do it. Like Nike, that was the best tagline ever. Just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Like I said, I never want to be living my life with any what if question. I never want to be what if what if I decided to what if nothing, because I did everything. Like, I just want to make sure that that's how it is for me. I did it all, so I'm not even thinking about a what anything. I'm just doing, and I did. So yeah, so I'm here, like I said, y'all. So I'm gonna talk to you soon, later after work. Don't live life with what ifs and regrets. Do it. Whatever it is, do it. And own it as you do it. Hold on. I think I'm straight. Yeah. Alright. Peace. I love y'all. My hair, voice note. Yesterday I got my hair done. I got it washed. I got it straightened for the first time since I've been natural. So 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so for the 4 years that I've been natural, this is the first time that I've ever seen my hair straightened. And it reminds me of 5th grade when I first not even 5th grade really, but when I used to get my hair pressed out in my younger days, and in 5th grade when I first texturized it and seen it in this state. But really, what I wanted to say, a few days I had this thought pop in my head, and it really is that hair holds energy, and hair holds, well, my hair, everyone's hair, but my hair in particular has a lot of trauma in it, a lot of dead weight. And I know I say often clip your ends because, you're holding on to that dead weight that's holding back the flourishment of your hair. But also, I just feel like at this point, I just want to clip it all and let it all go. Let all the past trauma go and just start over. Just a fresh start. Just represent the people that, like I said, had no chance, because I have a chance and I'm choosing to do this. But represent the babies, the women, the men that have no choice. Represent a path that could have been mine where I probably wouldn't have had a choice. And just do this, because at the end of the day, this is not me. Like I said, I am the soul that lies within this beautiful vessel. So I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to obtain more confidence within myself. Like I said, to see myself for who I truly am, to tap into myself even more, to love on myself even more. And I'm just ready for the ride. It's like I'm having, of course, a lot of thoughts of like, damn, am I really going to do this? Should I really do this? Am I really going to do this? Should I really do this? But the fact that I'm having all of these thoughts, I'm like, it's making me want to do it even more, because I'm like, why am I thinking about this so much? This shit is not, and I don't mean to call my hair shit, but my hair is not me. Like, I'm so much more than just hair. I'm so much more than just my length. I'm so much more than just my curls. And I am going to grow my hair back, but I'm going to grow it back when I feel like I want to grow it back. I might grow it back the first time after I cut it, just go on the growth journey. But when I do choose to grow it back, it's going to be intentional growth. I'm going to intentionally make sure that I'm doing it the healthiest way that I possibly can, and with just more love infused, because it's going to be literally from the root. So I love you, Kayla. Why do I keep saying my whole name? Kayla, I love you, and I'm down for the ride. I'm down for this ride. Let's go.